Alright everyone, we finally have a date for Road to Vostok's Early Access release, and it's coming sooner than I thought. On Friday, January 30th, Antti posted the trailer and official announcements for all to see. This spring, we'll be getting the Early Access release on Steam April 7th, and we've even got the price, just $15 during the launch sale. It's still pretty far away at the time of this recording, but Antti states that it's the earliest he'll be able to ensure that the game is ready to distribute, since he's still working on the first of these commercial builds. On the Road to Vostok Discord server, he had this to say about the date. After careful consideration and extensive planning, early April is by far the most suitable launch window for Road to Vostok. This date gives me enough time to finish the game build, and it avoids the Steam Spring Sale and other game releases and events that are happening in March. This date also provides a reasonable safety margin, which is important for a solo developer, where unexpected events like health issues could otherwise lead to delays or timeline problems. Early access builds need to be sent for Steam review beforehand, and ideally you want to reserve 2 to 3 weeks for this process in case you need to make adjustments and fixes for the build, so this date gives enough time for that also. On top of this, even though the game build will be ready much earlier than April 7th, there's still a lot of non-development related tasks that have to be done. This includes filming a launch video, setting up special community events for the launch day, and doing all kinds of miscellaneous small tasks. Antti has always been clear about being able to properly finish his work at each milestone before releasing new versions of the game, which has been met with praise and appreciation from gamers for months and months. We've been waiting for a long time, but not without lots of communication about the project, and the community for the game has been active on Discord all this time, even continuing to work on mods just for the demo, so it's been easy to remain patient. What I might be most surprised about here is actually the price, which will benefit from a sale at launch, just $15, which seems like a steal for all the content. If you can believe it, many players already have well over 100, 200, even 300 hours in the demo alone, more than $15 worth by far in my opinion. When the sale's up after 2 weeks, the price will increase to $20, which still seems great to me. On Discord, Antti had this to say about the price. The original plan for the launch was to have 2 different editions, Standard and Supporter. This would have been implemented in Steam by using bundles, and it would have created 3 different Road to Vostok related items on the store page on top of the existing demo. After consulting more experienced people in the industry and looking at pricing, case studies, and data, it's quite obvious that having just one single product at the store page is the best possible approach, since it's extremely simple to understand and doesn't create any purchasing confusion. The idea for using 2 different editions was mostly related to 2 price models, which were going to be $14.99 Standard and $19.99 Supporter. With this new approach, where there's just one product, I can kind of achieve this same 2 price models idea by utilizing a launch discount option. This means that the base early access price will be $19.99, but it uses a 25% launch discount that lasts 2 weeks, so you can still get the game at $14.99. This launch discount also makes the game eligible for Steam's special offers sections at launch, and in general, having that green discount tag in Steam is always a good driver for potential sales. To summarize the price topic, I'm 100% sure that this approach gives the best possible opportunity for the game at launch, and it's aligned with the promises and discussions that I have made earlier related to the pricing model. All in all, I think these measures to simplify the release and make it most accessible to the community and new players are perfect. It should go over very well at this price. I fully expected it to release for about $35 at least, given the scale of the development, so I'm very happy. I'll definitely be getting it the hour it goes up. Let's take another look at the features we'll be getting in this version upon release. If you've been away for a while, you'll notice that the current version of the demo is very different from those that came before it. There are significantly fewer features overall because there are only 3 maps, one of which is new and the others have been overhauled with changes to reflect early access. We've gotten teasers of some of the new features in this version, like fishing and shelter customization, but there's still a lot more on the way. Dynamic events, faction bosses, multi-shelter support, shelter cat, boats, new weapons, new items, finished versions of the village, school, border zone, and apartments maps, as well as the cast of traders, generalist, doctor, gunsmith, and grandma. Beyond all this, there is still more in the works for future versions, and we'll be hearing more about that as time goes on. We can definitely expect more maps and possibly more weapons or equipment, seeing how much Antti likes adding such things. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about all this. April 7th is still months away, but that just makes me feel better about the quality of what we'll finally get when the time comes. Go watch the trailer if you haven't seen it yet, and check out the song that was made for it. Antti made it available for all on Discord. While we wait, I'll be working on a few more videos about the game. We'll go over the lore, my favorite features, what it means for the genre, and then a final video just before early access to remember the demo by. And of course, I'll be making a video as soon as I can after release, so look forward to that. What do you think of this announcement? Are you too excited to wait? What about the price? Too much? Too little? Are you hoping for more features or DLC down the line, or would you prefer that every update just make it into the base game forever? Tell me your thoughts in the comments and find me in the Club StarVox Discord server for more discussions about Road to Vostok. I'll definitely be playing the demo until it's gone, so check in for my thoughts and feelings anytime. However, the demo may still remain up. I imagine it actually will, because that's how it is for a lot of games, so we'll probably have it for a very, very long time, who knows. Thanks for watching. The countdown has officially begun. Also, I don't always sound like this, but thank you for your patience with my loss of voice. I recently had a terrible cold, and I sounded much worse than this days ago, but I've recovered and I'm doing much better now. I just happen to still sound like this. Don't expect me to sound like this forever, even though I bet it sounds really cool.